So, facts. It's platform independent. Capture on AIX, replay on Linux, no problem. It's RUC compliant. It allows also since 19C a per PDB capture and replay, which is very important. And you can, of course, does it have to be said? I think yes. Capture and replay across different database releases. You can even go back, I think, to 10.2 or 4, if I remember correctly, with some extra efforts and use that as a source database. You shouldn't have 10.2 or 4 databases anymore, by the way, but you can go back a long time to use that feature. The downside with these older releases, especially also 11.204, in some cases is you may need a patch. And real application testing patches are never part of the release updates or the bundle patches or the PSUs. So this is always an extra patch, and it requires a restart of the database, even in a RUC environment. And this is also something where I said at the beginning, sounds great on PowerPoint, but has some side notes you have to take into account. In the newer releases, I don't know, I don't think that you need extra patches, but in the older releases, 11.204, you sometimes may need extra patches in the source. Things to consider here, workload capture restrictions. There are a few restrictions. Of course there are. It's not suitable for external dependencies. Like your database is part of a distributed system with 26 other teaming up databases, highly connected with database links back and forth and external links and UTL, HTTP and whatever, or a gateway in the back end to be connected to the mainframe. You see, it's also recommended to restart the database before you capture. Now, this is a knockout criteria for many live environments, I know, but we say it's recommended. We don't say it's a must. What would happen is you would start your database in restricted mode, and as soon as you start a capture, then the capture turns the database into unrestricted, and then the connections can come in. When the capture starts, we note down the SCN. And it's also now a great idea. Your test system should be able to allow a replay on the exact same SCN if you want to be absolutely consistent. So be aware of that. It works really best with a dedicated SCN. Data pump is a good way to build up, even if you have several runs, to build up a test system with using flashback SCN in data pump, or if you restore to a specific SCN, that's also a possibility. So keep that all in mind. It's a great feature, but it really requires extra work.